He's making noise.
That's how you practice social distancing right there.
Right? I know, right? Bye. See, this is pure madness, what is happening in the world right now. And I started dwelling on it, of which I shouldn't have, but then it started getting to me and I started having this panic attack. Like, person will never chop, no feed the exercise, person will no go school, no feed they worry about exercise for this kind of time.
Let me introduce you.
Hi. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Adenike or Olori Esho. On this channel, I create content that relates to love and marriage and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those, please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up the video. Let's wait for the car to pass. And let me know down below in the comment section that you are a new subscriber, alright? Thank you. The weather is nice today and I haven't been out of the house. I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating. I haven't been out of the house in over a week because isolation and quarantine and all of that is pretty serious. You know, we need to take it very seriously and just protect ourselves and protect other people as well. So I've been staying at home and not going anywhere and all of that. But the weather is very nice today, so I decided that I'll just take a walk around the neighborhood. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just, well, I guess I'm going somewhere. I'm just taking a walk actually in the neighborhood and not going too far, just to enjoy some fresh air. And I figured, you know what, we can use, can you hear that? Can you hear that noise? Okay, maybe when I pass here. All right. Ah, yes, there's a van. Let me show you guys. Yeah, that van there is making noise.
That's how you practice social distancing right there.
Right? I know, right? Bye. See, he was like, did you guys hear him? He was like, that's how you practice social distancing right there. So yeah, like I was saying, so I just decided that, you know what, I'm going to vlog whilst taking my walk and just have us talk about some things that have been happening lately and something that I personally experienced during this whole quarantine period and all of that. So the first thing is mental health, right? I feel like because this is not something we're used to, this is not something, well, our generation has ever experienced. So I feel it's something we need to be aware of and you need to take seriously. Because the other day I was just sitting at home and I was thinking about everything that's been going on around us and all of that, and I was like, you know what, this is crazy. This is pure madness, what is happening in the world right now. And I started dwelling on it, of which I shouldn't have, but then it started getting to me and I started having this panic attack, like, oh my gosh, what if this, what if that? And I realized I was getting into this place that I really shouldn't be. And so what I did was to start praying. There's a car coming. Yeah, so what I did was to start praying and start, okay, let me just wait for it to pass. So what I did was to start praying and start speaking in tongues and, you know, just reassure myself of the word of God and just, you know, encourage myself in God that, okay, this is going to pass, we're going to scale through, you know, no more losses. And I was just praying and I realized that that's me, right? And that's me being able to catch myself on time. But some people are at home right now and they can't even do that. Some people are at home right now and they're depressed and falling into depression. Maybe they've lost their jobs. Maybe they don't have money to take care of their family because they can't work. I mean, actors aren't working right now. Entertainers aren't working right now. Contract workers, construction workers, very few people. Let's come this way. I think the light is better this way. Yeah, very few people still have their jobs right now and are still able to make money right now. And so, you know, I thought of all of that, and I was like, mental health, in as much as people are saying, oh, stay at home, learn a new skill, da 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 da, all of that is good, you get. But when it comes down to the reality, it's not in our nature to stay in one place. It's not in human nature. That's why house arrest is a form of punishment. Do you get? Am I shouting? Well, if see, I know you might think, oh, aren't people supposed to be staying at home? Well, some important people are still able to go to work, so that's why. You see, you have to love Oyibo people. You have to love them, because when they see you vlogging, they don't look at you like you're weird. They smile at you like, oh, that's so cool. That guy drove by and he was smiling at me. Anyway, so I was saying that that we need to pay attention to people around us, our family members and all of that, and just make sure everybody is fine, people don't fall into depression, because people are dealing with a lot right now as consequences of this virus and everything. So I just wanted to mention that and put that out there, that if you are feeling maybe down or depressed, maybe you don't have as much money as you had hoped you'd have by now, or maybe you were planning your wedding and you have to put your wedding on hold, maybe your birthday party, you have to put it on hold and all of that, don't worry, this too will pass. You know, God has not forgotten us yet. The afflictions will not rise a second time, and would overcome all of this. So let's just keep faith, stay strong, and we'll be good. Okay. There's a plain field right here. That was the van that was making noise that time. I think it's some type of yogurt or something. Yeah, there's an empty field right here. I can't even go to the park because I know that some stubborn people will be at the park right now, and well, I'm not about that life. Social distancing. So okay, maybe I should turn back here and then walk back that way, because I've actually gone a lot farther than I thought I would. Yeah, okay, let's go back this way. Okay, so the second thing I wanted to talk about was this whole thing of Nigerians being very stubborn and not listening. And you know, I don't think it's Nigerians alone. Let me be fair. I think it's in our human nature to be very stubborn and resist change and laws and orders and all of that. But the thing is, that person is living the life. Oh, this house is so fine. It's like white and everything. See? Okay, so where was I? What I'm referring to is the picture that I saw. Well, I saw pictures and videos of people working out, doing exercise on the express, Bagada Expressway in Lagos. And I think the second day they went to Ikorodu or somewhere, and it was quite a lot of them, and they were out there, you know, working out, and it was just a very alarming sight because of what is going on. And you think that these people would know better, because person will never chop, no fee they exercise, person will no go school, no fee they worry about exercise for this kind of time, if you get what I'm saying. So if you want to work out in your house. Do you understand? There are lots of celebrities posting different workout styles that you can do whilst at home. So you think that people will know better than to act in very silly manners. And I panicked, because I was like, God forbid an infected person that is asymptomatic happened to be there at that time. People are sweating, they are coughing, they are panting, droplets everywhere. Madness, pure madness. I just thought that was pure madness. I don't understand why people can't just follow instructions and protect. They are protecting you. You don't want to protect yourself. You know, it makes absolutely no sense. It makes zero sense. Initially, I was like, Nigerians can be very stubborn, this and this, that and that. Then I remember that even in the US, in Florida, during spring break, they told people not to go to the beach. The beaches in Florida were crowded, like incredibly crowded. And guess what? They said from a particular university, 40 people that went to that beach together out of maybe 80 or so tested positive when they got back to school. And walakoba, like the Yorubas will say, because they don't listen. You know, they don't listen. You don't hear words. It's crazy. So I just hope people would just take this thing very seriously, because people are dying. People are dying, oh. You know, it's just God that is protecting us. I wanted to talk about the whole thing with going on in the UK right now with Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the UK. It's crazy. You guys heard, Abby, that his condition got worse and he's being transferred, or he has been transferred to the intensive care unit. And intensive care unit is like, this is serious. Like, it's not emergency section. You know, intensive care is, this is serious. So when I heard, I was like, hey, Father Lord in heaven, a whole Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. It's crazy. I can't even imagine what the British people are going through, or almost be going through their minds right now with the whole thing. But it's crazy. I hope he gets well. I hope he recovers. It is a bit dark, and it's because of I'm walking against the sun or something like that. Yeah, where was I? Okay, so I was saying that I hope he recovers well, and I hope it feels better very soon. You know, I want to turn on the news and not hear about increase in numbers. Every day I pray that, Father, let today be the day that we hear of no deaths. I pray that let today be the day that, you know, they will say, oh, the curve has been flattened and it's starting to go downwards. You know, it's not rising anymore. And then we hear, oh, you know, we have no new cases, you know. And then before we know, this thing has gone back and God has delivered us. Could go this way to go home, but I don't know. Let's just be going this way, Jerry. I could just this way, one way over there, but I don't like passing that way because it's the narrow way. It's a narrow path, and I've watched too much of NCIS, Criminal Minds, too much of those shows to allow myself walk through that kind of path. Okay, in America, even passing on that tree self, you have to look. When I was leaving the house, my father said, be careful. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, so I just hope, you know, you're all staying safe, you're all obeying the laws, and you're all just doing whatever you can to be safe. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. I pray God blesses you, blesses your relationships, your homes, your marriages, keeps you safe through all this period. And most importantly, I pray God blesses you. Remain in God, and God bless you.